Father and sons. In the olden days, Rajika was the capital of the kingdom of Magadha. During that time, the Bodhisattva was born as a stag. He grew up in the forest and became the leader of a herd of 1,000 deer. When he became old, he divided his herd into two and asked his two sons to take charge of them. Thus, the two young stags became the leaders of the two herds of deer, each consisting of 500 animals. The harvest time in Magadha is a bad time for the deer. It is during this time that peasants dig pitfalls with sharp stakes at the bottom, set stone traps and snares to catch the deer. In this manner, the people of the villages killed many a deer during the harvest season. When the harvesting time came, the Bodhisattva, the old stag, called the two sons to him. "My sons, the harvesting time is now on," said the old stag, "and it is during this time that many a deer meet with their death. We who are old can stay here, but the two of you must take the two herds to the mountains. When the harvesting is over, come back and see me." The two sons agreed, and they left to the mountains with their herds. The men who lived alone the route know quite well when the deer would be going to the hills and when they would be returning. These men would wait, hiding here and there along the route, and kill the deer in large numbers when they appeared. The youngest stag in charge, one of the herds of 500 deer, did not know about the movements of these peasants. He kept his deer on the march early in the day and late in the day, and at dawn and at dusk. The peasants waiting in ambush were able to kill the deer in his herd without much difficulty. Thus many of his deer were killed, and by the time he reached the forest, his herd was left with only just a few animals. The eldest stag, on the other hand, was very cautious with regard to the welfare of his herd. He did not travel by day, or at dawn, or at dusk. Only in the dead of the night did he travel with his herd. He did not lose a single deer from his herd. Both brothers stayed in the forest with their herds, not leaving the hills, for 4 months until the harvesting season was over. By the time the youngest stag met his father, he had lost all the animals in his herd. He returned all along one. The elder brother brought the whole herd of 500 deer with him. The Bodhisattva was happy to receive the wise, diligent elder son, and he praised him as an intelligent and upright one. According to the ancient Buddhist scriptures, the diligent elder son was the Buddha's greatest disciple Sariputta, and the ignorant younger son was Devadatta, who in later births created immense trouble to the Buddha and his disciples.